If you like Robin Williams, you should definitely watch our picks for his best movies.
I was sitting on the john, having one of those really satisfying bowel movements. You know those ones that border on mystical, where you're like...
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Jumanji, 1995.
Oh my God! How could you do that?
It's law of the jungle, Sarah. You'll get used to it.
Jumanji is a fantasy adventure film directed by Joe Johnston and stars Robin Williams, Kirsten Dunst, Bonnie Hunt, Jonathan Hyde, and Bebe Neuwirth. Not only launching an entire popular franchise, Jumanji is the perfect mixture of comedy, action-adventure, and true emotional drama. When two kids find and play a magical board game, they release a man who was trapped in it for decades. But when the game causes chaos in the real world, they must win the game to stop the dangers and save the day.
26 years ago, we started playing a little game. And now, we're all gonna sit down and we're gonna finish it. And guess what? It's your turn.
Number 9. What Dreams May Come, 1998.
How can I see this drawing after I'm dead? For an expert, you look pretty surprised.
What Dreams May Come is a fantasy drama film directed by Vincent Ward and stars Robin Williams and Cuba Gooding Jr. Once again, strikingly shining through its leading cast's performance, What Dreams May Come has the brilliant setting of heaven. When Chris is sent there after dying in an accident, he has everything he ever wanted, except his wife, who is sent to hell after attempting suicide. Now it's clear to him that he must save her from the fires to finally reunite with her.
I can fly.
Oh, no.
Why not? I can do what I want, right?
Well, I think you'd be more comfortable keeping it real. Think of running real fast like the Roadrunner. Okay?
I can handle this.
Number 8. The Birdcage, 1996.
What'd you say is seafood chowder for? The hell is sweet and sour peasant soup? I don't know. I made it up.
Oh, God, this is a nightmare.
The Birdcage is a comedy film directed by Mike Nichols and stars Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane, and Diane West. Combining hilarious popcorn fun with complex topics, The Birdcage is the weird and absurd story of an engaged couple who want to show their families their partners-in-law. But when the families first meet, secrets are about to explode, especially because while one father is a religious and conservative man, the other is a gay drag club owner.
Chicken is so important to them. It's their only real currency. A woman is said to be worth her weight in hens, and a man's wealth is measured by the size of his cock. Will you excuse me?
Number 7. The Butler, 2013.
Did you ever complete school, Cecil?
I didn't go to school, Mr. President. I grew up on a cotton farm.
The Butler is a historical drama film directed by Lee Daniels and stars Forrest Whitaker, Oprah Winfrey, John Cusack, Jane Fonda, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Robin Williams. Defined by an all-star cast and gut-wrenching emotional peaks, The Butler follows a man from the South who gets the opportunity of a lifetime to work in the Oval Office as a butler. Now, with a lifetime of gaining insight into the political drama that is faced every day, his job soon creates conflict between him and his estranged family.
What is it?
State Guard just blocked all the colored kids again.
Faber's promised me the guards would escort the kids in.
Governor of Arkansas lied, Mr. President.
What is wrong with him? Why is he forcing me to do this?
Number 6. Insomnia, 2002.
You still have any of these letters, by any chance?
You know, I probably do. Do you think it might help?
They might.
Insomnia is a psychological thriller film directed by Christopher Nolan and stars Al Pacino, Robin Williams, Hilary Swank, and Martin Donovan. Following director Nolan's early hit Memento, Insomnia is just another proof of his great style that back then was about to be developed. Once again exploring the deep and twisted minds of its protagonists, we witness how a famous and ruthless cop grows mad when seeking a brutal murderer in the wilderness, reminded that he himself isn't the white knight the world thinks he is.
I gave her things she couldn't have.
You just want to fuck her.
Son of a bitch! Tor!
Cool, sick bastard. Hey, you gotta cool down. Okay? Yeah, cool down. All right.
Number 5. Good Morning Vietnam, 1987.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
Good Morning Vietnam is a 1987 comedy-drama war film directed by Barry Levinson and stars Robin Williams and Forrest Whitaker. This exceptional and unconventional Vietnam War movie explores the time of 1965 from the perspective of Adrian, who is taking the job at the soldiers' radio station. In contrast to the dull speakers that preceded him, he is a fun cannon who tries to bring humor into the dark times. He proves to be hugely popular with the troops, but infuriates his superiors with what they call his irreverent tendency.
Get him out of there!
3 men were unofficially wounded, and 2 men whose identities are still not known at this time were unofficially dead. Police and ambulance and fire department responded, but believed to be unofficial at this present moment.
Number 4. The Fisher King, 1991.
Can't do nothing! Can't do nothing! Nothing! Gentlemen!
The Fisher King is a comedy-drama film directed by Terry Gilliam and stars Robin Williams, Jeff Bridges, Amanda Plummer, and Mercedes Ruehl. Blending the most different genres perfectly, The Fisher King is the weird yet striking mixture of fantasy, drama, and comedy to balance moving performances and themes. When a man accidentally provokes a stranger into leaving a massacre in a bar, he grows depressed and loses interest in life. But after meeting a homeless man whose wife was murdered that very fateful day, the two form an odd bond.
No! Come and get it!
I need a drink.
Hey, I know a fabulous place with great ambiance.
Number 3. Awakenings, 1990.
She has always been as she is now, with no response or comprehension. And yet,
Awakenings is a 1990 drama film directed by Penny Marshall and stars Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. Awakenings is even still today one of the most beautiful cinema experiences and a masterclass performed by its leading actors. When Dr. Malcolm Sayer takes a job at a Bronx psychiatry and is put in charge of several seemingly chaotic patients, the otherwise helpless people begin to react to certain methods and stimuli. When Sayer is told to test a new drug on them, everything changes.
if she batted it away, I might call it a reflex. But she didn't. As you can see, she caught it.
Still a reflex, Doctor.
I'm sorry, if you're right, I would agree with you. It's as if, having lost all will of her own in which to act, she borrows the will of the ball.
The will of the ball?
Number 2. Dead Poets Society, 1989.
Words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Dead Poets Society is a teen drama film directed by Peter Weir and stars Robin Williams, Robert Sean Leonard, Ethan Hawke, and Josh Charles. Honest, heartbreaking, intimate, and truly breathtaking, Dead Poets Society is not without reason often named among the most beautiful films of all time. Taking place in an all-boys school where strict traditions lead the day, a new English teacher shows the struggling boys how to find the pursuit of happiness and express their emotions through literature and lyric.
Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
I can't help being deferential. It's built in.
Then change.
Change? I have changed.
I don't mean on the outside. Change on the inside. Take chances. Make mistakes.
Mistakes?
Yes. Sometimes it's important not to be perfect, okay? It's important to do the wrong thing.
Do the wrong thing?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, all I did was just touch her.
Oh, it's all right. She can't bear to have a man's hand touching her.
Boy, she got problems.
Yes, she does.
I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to avoid being touched, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's why she's here. My name's Roberta.
I'm Gar.
This is my nightly meringue mask, part of my beauty regimen. What it is basically egg whites, creme fraiche, powdered sugar, vanilla, and a little touch of alum. There you go, dear. Oh, there you go. You've got your cream and your sugar now. It's a little cappuccino.
Number 1. Good Will Hunting, 1997.
This girl's like fucking perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that.
Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that.
Good Will Hunting is a 1997 drama film directed by Gus Van Sant and stars Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Minnie Driver, and Stellan Skarsgård. Will Hunting is a genius who's living a rough life in South Boston. When Will is almost sent to jail, a professor at MIT decides to bail him out under the condition that he works with him for math every week and that he visits the therapist, Sean McGuire. With the help of Sean, Will begins to realize that there's more to himself than he thinks there is.
You're not perfect, sport. And let me save you the suspense. This girl you met, she isn't perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That's the whole deal. That's what intimacy is all about.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.